just to balance, you know, your both hemispheres, you know, the left and the right brain. Ngoba okoko kahle kahle besibhala from left to right. From right to left. Tina besibhala from ngapha siya ngapha. Do you understand? And okoko bethu made it a point ukuthi they harmonize even ama actions ethu. You could never find a situation whereby umuntu kuthiwa no right-handed, because you had to use both of your hands. You know, loco, it assists you. You know, those actions, the activator both sides of your brain. Manje makusebenza leg phela, creativity isuka nga. You know, yingakho somebody bekesho la ku social media which is the strongest hand somuntu is the left hand, because isiviki ufika ngayo ngithi mawusempini ufika ngayo awufiki right right uyalahlela nje kepha isiviko nasi. So it's very important ukuthi sibalance ke lezinto. Then on the physical level ukuthi sibalance, you know, umoya nenyama. The action here of this season ibalansa umoya nenyama. The nurturing energy of Het Heru izovundisa imbewu, that is physicality. Kuhlanganani umoya nembewu, physicality inyama, into zenyama. So that is you know, a joyous union. Yingakho ke sithola ukudla ngalesikhathi, because if leyo mbewu was never nurtured, you would never, you know, ukuthi sithole ukudla. So it's very important ukuthi si understand ukuthi okay, you know, in terms of iy'tshalo, this is what happens. You know, the nurturing energy of Het Heru isinceda ngale ndlela. But then bese ke kuza kithi singabantu, you know, esiphilayo kuthiwa le season le isizini yokuthi senze imishado, because it's a season and energy that resolves the differences. So ama differences kule season gets resolved. Manje ke thina singabantu abamnyama sinenkinga kakhulu ngoba hey seyibhekene ngamanye amehlo between the male and female. Basiqathile kahle kahle, akusena kuthula, akusena harmony between you know, abantu abamnyama. Yingakho that results into ilenduza ama broken families. You know, amongst all races, we are the worst. Imindeni yethu iphukile ngoba siqathiwe. Kwatshelwa indoda ukuthi wena uwikhanda ngezwe ngumfazi, kwatshelwa umfazi enye into. So manje mesihlangana vele kunaleyo suspicion already. So those are things okumele siziresolve, because we need harmony. For us to be able to experience a natural magic, we need harmony in our homes. How do you get harmony? Remember ukuthi ipartner yakho asiyinto mhlambe sometimes wena uyikhethela yona. Right? Umoya uyanihlanganisa. Especially umoya mewubona ukuthi umuntu wesimame or wesilisa udinga umlingani ozocomplimenta, not umlingani ozocompete. Akumelanga uhlangane nomuntu because ufuna wena ukuzocompete naye. I can do it better than he does, or I can do it better than she does. That is not the mentality yomoya. Umoya ufuna harmony all the time. Yingakho it's important ukuthi ngaso sonke isikhathi kuthiwa mase when they belittle lo mama, they say ukuthi behind every successful man there's a woman. Abayichazi ukuthi she is that source of success. Because when you have a wise woman, success is just automatic. Do you understand? Because umama uye ozokubeka esitulweni sakho sobukhosi. What you deserve naturally, umama ozokuvuthelela. Even when nawe manje so unqikaza, umama qinisa idolo athi hayi so uzofika ndoda. Manje mawungenaye lo muntu usenkingeni. Usenkingeni enkulu mawungenaye lo muntu loyo. And another thing, it can't just be anybody. Hey, awukwazi manje ukuthi wena every weekend so your hunter. Uhunt umuntu wena. Phuma ungena yonke le ndawo. You can't do that. Umoya uzokuhlanganisa nomathandana wakho ndoda. Hey, kwenzakala nje ama-coincidences. You understand? Umuntu wakho ke loyo. And you must value that person. Hey, ngoba nasinayo lento lethina singamadoda. Kahle kahle thina amadoda, you know, impilo zethu it's around mama. Ngiyahamba ngiyosebenza mine. Ngirisk ukufa kwela idwala lapha. Why? Because I want to make umama happy neingane zami. Do you understand? So somehow sinale macho attitude esibhayizisayo sometimes. Kanti it's okay to be vulnerable, especially in front of umuntu wakho. Ungabe isigora nje wena all the time. Makumele ukhala ndoda. Akithi nomuntu wakho. Enganokuvalele lento le. This is how we're going to heal singabantu. Because kahle sibuya kwenye ipain. And in our DNA we carry that pain. And we cannot heal, you know, as individuals. Kumele kube ne conference. Kumele kube ne conference yo mama no baba. Because remember, ever since the apartheid, you know, yasibamba ne colonization, asisenayo intwaso yo yatwaselwa. Awungeni nje kuwo. Ungazi ukuthi yini lento le. Hayi ngizobona phambili. Senkingeni. Umshado uyathwaselwa. It means ukuthi i-community meseyazi ukuthi wena so ready. We are humble. You go through initiation. So that you understand ukuthi irresponsibility yakho, it's not only in that homestead, but to the rest of the community. Mawuyindoda, you are firstly of your home, then the whole of the community. Those are responsibilities of udoda. You need to behave and act like indoda. So, in the absence of all these initiation, processes that we just dumped after we were colonized, that is why Sithole commotion. That is why, remember, Gucci, when white people came to the continent, the observation yabo was, there are no happier people in the world besides the African people. They said we are the happiest people. Why? Because there was harmony. Right? Umama bege yazi position yakhe. And the wisdom bege apply in keeping the homestead or the home, together. Umama beyengathi mekebona ukuthi hey lengane yakhe manje isivuke ibhubesi bese ke nayo yanyuka uyale phezulu. You can never resolve any situation like that. Umama used the wisdom yakhe because omama are wiser. Angithi kushiwo vele ukuthi intombazane encane ithomba uzothola ukuthi they are the same age nomfana. Kepha intombazane ihlakanipha much quicker. Much quicker than umfana. Mawubona lo mhlambe una 15. Umfana una 15 but ama actions of immaturity akhomba ngapha. So mama by nature they have this innate ability to be wise. Manje mawukonfronta izinto according to ingane yakhe indoda uyayibona ukuthi lengane le yakhushukela ushukela nje phambi kwami. Nawe sowukhuphula wakho manje nile phezulu nonke. Ayifuneki leyo nto le. Mama bethu bebegana amabhubesi kepha ubeba ibhubesi le ngaphandle. Meke ngene endlini awuyazi. Uthobela umthetho kamama. Bese kuzoba namahloni phambi kwenu. Ukuthi hayi ngiyagoba la kumama wenu. Do you understand? So manje it's very important for us to harmonize because you can't build a nation with broken homes. You can't build a nation with broken homes. So it's one of the things that we need to focus on after we've demonstrated that collective action by ukuthi siyohlangana e-stadium or anywhere else. Hey futhi indaba yase-stadium mele sibudget enye into. Labantu ngathi bafuna ukusabotage. So lokho silinde i-confirmation ye-date for 3 weeks now. They can't tell us whether that date is available or not. So I'm sure bafonile babuza ukuthi obani abafuna le ndawo. But ukuhlangana sohlangana. They will never sabotage that. We are determined, yes. We are determined to demonstrate this black unity. Esiloko sikhuluma ngayo in our corners. But it's another story. Siyanipahlela. Siyanipahlela ubusalayo. Hey. So kusemqoka kakhulu ukuthi siyilungise singabantu, and it starts with an individual. It starts with you as a person. You know, when you are in a relationship with somebody ozaziyo, somebody that is, who knows themselves, you feel inferior. Because you then witness in front of you successes of this person. Then automatically your heart becomes heavy. Instead of you celebrating that success of that person, how much is so vibrator low? Who is he? Huh? To be successful whilst I'm in this confusion. Get out of the confusion yourself. Find yourself. And there must never be a partner that suppresses the potential and the ability of another partner. If you see what your partner is talented or when this in Togalula, when he does those things, encourage that person. So that when they are complete, now you are complete, nihlangane, i-resonance ibakhona lapho. Akekho ojelasela omunye. Because this is one of the major problems in our relationships, i-jealous in a competition. If we can eliminate that, nalento le ukuthi no, hey, ukhola kakhulu kunami. They've set us up, man. They have set us up. ukuthi mama now are bringing more money than amadoda. Then mama come to a conclusion ukuthi vele uyangihlupha lo. Ngumfunelani lo muntu lo. Uyangigangela ungenzela and ngiyaziholela. So mama nabo end up taking their own route. Kandi, it's not supposed to be like that. You can earn 2 million. Indoda yakho earn 20,000. It means fuck all loco. It means nothing. Because you need each other. And the situation is not supposed to be like that. Remember when you go to, I was listening the other day, Gutiwa, Lenduzeni. The way these wealthy countries support their own people. At Dubai, Maushata, Tolma. At Dubai, Maufiga Gwenyi Ejetize, Utolimalia something. It means the Labandu are taken care of. And the Monka Dukshatung and Amalio Waka Inju. Utola is subsidy from government. Go and start your life. Then they give you a certain, amount so that you are able to start and build your own vision. Because if they do that, we are not going to be a burden to the state. Do you understand? Those are leaders who are really leading their people. Because successful leadership must be reflected upon your people. You can't say that you are a successful leader whilst you are leading poverty-stricken people. That's a shame. It means when you have no vision, you are there with Mpumpute just now, ufana now. Because when I walk melubanyule, to make sure, okay, fine, Ishel, Iboni Kesla, I just cool men na the community. Oguti, let us, if you are exploit, it belongs to that community. Kungazo shell labazoti no, because it's fagimali. But the resource gaba, no muntu mos. I know so niggas at 20%. 20%, yeah. So that exploitation is a lie. It must be stopped. In South Africa is wealthier than need to buy. We are wealthier than need to buy. Because not only do we have the oil, we have other mineral resources, commodities. If our resources were handled properly, every black person can have $1 million a year. $1 million a year. And they be accommodated into the budget. Mundu that will joy. Because everybody is sorted. What's your problem? Just build your own vision. You have the support of the government. And that is what Amapono did. Unfortunately. Amapono did that to the Afrikaners. But because we are parentless. Nobody thinks for us. We have to walk this road of restoring our own character and identity and our dignity as a black people. They all you want to use us for votes so that when they get those positions, they forget which because they are the first people in that office, but totally constitution. Constitution says, I can't disperse these funds before I do this and that. What constitution? So look. Uzokotela mini constitution. Nyakvotela ngubeka lapha. Makumele udeliver umtshela ngeconstitution. And this always happens. So the only solution, why show Lendu's Malcolm X, what a time will come. Futhi nomandi sajanji. There's a song yake. Athi ziyafana zonke. inkokheli zethu amamene Ujaji, when he ends his song, he says, in the end, the people will unite and take that power away from them. Because they are misusing the power we are giving them. Instead of making us whole, as peleli, under the leadership yalabantu. Bafuna sizespiza ebelungu. You know, this is what is happening. People in rural areas are calling white people to take over. There are some colonized people as well who are saying the reason why South Africa is in this mess because abantu abamnyama replaced the white people. You are sick like kind of remember what we said. Nothing good will come from the Republic of South Africa because it's a structure that was designed to maintain our poverty. Nothing good, nobody can come and campaign like actually I'm going to do things different. How? Bazo Shinjana, 100 of them, nobody will deliver liberation, total liberation for Mtomnyama, except Mtomnyama self. You need to liberate yourself. You can't wait for some colonized nigger to liberate you. Umundosa kotamela belung, colonizers. In this day and age, we are cooler like that. This is sick. So, these are efforts again. Ogmele, sibe conscious. You know, and Jonga Benisho Guti, I'm hoping Guti by next year. Iskozo, sizo shati sabantu abatize. It must be practical. It must be practical. Hey, that's Kuma usiko lethu ukuthi hayi ngesikhathi ka Het Heru hayi siyashada awusashadi any other time but this one because there is energy umoya, the energy of the season supports that. So that energy it acts as a glue between the two of you. Kukhona into as a reminder all the time when you go astray. Uthi khumbula nihlanganise oba. And it's true because remember we always say lemimoya. Yeah. So it's very important ukuthi sikuhile lokho. Sihile even a generational curse of a black person is self-preservation. You need to kill that because this is what has brought a downfall of a black person, and it still continues even today. Tina sithi ingane njalo uphofu kubekwa ama apula ifola babizwe boyi-2 ingane njalo iza iyeke la ihamba ithathe 2 ifake ngapha ubugovu lobo uzicabangela uwedwa. We don't know that as African people because I feel complete when I share with you. We understood the art of giving. When I give, there's more, that returns. Hey, ifana nasebnyangeni, uma ngulapha, and don't demand any money from you. Ngifuna ukubonga amadlozi akho hayi wena. Uzongibonga 50 rand, 50 rand. So ngikwenzela ngenhliziyo emhlophe because ngiyazi ukuthi one day ngiyoncedwa idlozi lakho. Hey, kukubi likhumbule lithe wanceda ingane yami le isenkingeni ame ngeenyawo athi angeke kwenzakale lo. That is how you get blessings as a person. You know, okhokho bethu didn't just talk about blessings ukuthi respect okokuqala. That's one thing ekunikeza ama blessing, inhlonipho. Hloniphe wonke umuntu nengane encane. Because inhlonipho yiyo that opens, you know, the gates zezulu. Mawuhlonipha wehlise ego, you've lowered your ego. And umoya uhamba lapha phezulu. It's easy for you to connect lapha in that you know, internet of souls, so that uthole umuntu ozokwenzela ama magic. Manje mawuhlalule phezulu bathi ugibela intaba, uzogcina uroba, uzogcina ungibamba inkulu. Kepha for you to experience magic, you will never. That's what you will resort to. Thina siyazi le nto leyo. Hamba umelana nabantu emakhoneni ufuna ukubamba inkulu. Asiyazi thina leyo nto leyo. Thina singena emsamo siphahle. Amandla ethu asemsamo. And we mesikhuluma nalo moya sikhuluma now because we know this spirit and energy is conscious. It hears, it sees everything. Why? Because lo moya lo, this is what gives me the ability to hear. It's not my ears. My ears hear fuck all. My ears hear fuck all. But you know moya that hears and commands my physicality to act in a certain way. It's stirring ilo moya. Don't think when we are this flesh, nookie flesh, physicality, because we are Zvala. Lendo Guti, you know, give us a China manje, it's possible. Because I'm there. Ubano zompiki sa kuti nkulu manje, nse China. No, because we are fooled by illusion, brought by your eyes, consciousness. Your consciousness here that, you know, confines us into this physicality. You close your eyes, you are everywhere. You close your eyes, you are everything. So in consciousness here, let's niggas, you know, this illusion. Yeah, no matter issue, but sometimes ngiyazibuza ngithi but ngiyambona lo. How do they say it's an illusion? Ngubhekile mfowethu. Do you understand? It's an illusion because akukhulumi ilenduza umlomo wakhe. Kukhuluma umoya. Directing the vocal cords of his, you know, a body to respond to me. Meaning ukuthi le physicality yiyo illusion. Mina kahle kahle the real me is the spirit. Remember ukuthi we spoke about the cymatics. How sound affects matter. This is how I was created. I have a unique vibrational frequency. Ehlangane with material matter. Then I was shaped into this form. This is how everything was actually, you know, shaped, because everything vibrates. Nothing stands still. Even the nature or anything, yonke into iya vibrator. Therefore, it has a vibrational frequency. That's why uzothola ukuthi ikhabishi is different from a carrot. Because of the vibrational frequency. A frequency ye carrot idale ukuthi libe nje. So the most important thing ilo moya. Yingakho we need to harmonize between izinto zenyama nezinto zomoya. Umoya udinga umzimba. You know, the spirit needs physicality for full expression, so that it acknowledges itself. Bengizozazi ngani if bengaziboni. Do you understand? Umoya, angibona lamehlo labukile. I'm not the eyes that are, you know, seen. I'm the spirit that controls those eyes. That's why in terms of equality, you know, of nature, I need to remember Guti, the creator, Ura Atum, is a high androgen being. Right? Don't look at the sun as just the male. It's an androgen being. Because we imagine as two, male and female. What happens during separation? And this is how an atom grows. By separation. You separate into male and female. Shu and Tefnut. That was the beginning of creation. Hey, remember any Ndoguti Saati, our solar system is energized, or all planets in our solar system are energized by the sun. But the sun itself gets its energy from a female star called Sirius star, Indonsa. Hey, this is what powers our sun. Without Indonsa, our sun is powerless. Therefore, our solar system collapses. That's why Okokobetu held the female energy lay pezu. Because they understood that, you know, a line of, you know, energies. That's why also you could never ascend to the throne without marrying a princess. Why? So that we always maintain that respect for the female energy. And the day we disrespected the female energy, this is why, you know, the beginning of Itravulie to Singabanda Bamnyam. So we need to restore that thing, and it takes nothing from you as a man to accept ukuthi uyazalwa yilo muntu. Even though umshadile kepha uyazala. Once you can accept that, you will then learn to respect the female energy. Hey, so that all the time you try and create harmony. Harmony has got to be maintained all the time. And the order has got to be there all the time. So through Ilenduza, you know, Gupila Gwetu, there are so many things that we went through. There are so many things. Ezinye, we have nothing to do with them. Sizalwa nazo, we're born with those things. If Koko wam le was abusive, and mina ngizalwa nayo ke leyo DNA ya, I've got to learn a lesson on how to get rid of that. Ngingathi because ukhokho wami bekeshaya abafazi nami ngithume ngaleyo nto leyo. That's a bad attitude. Ifana nayo lento leyo ukuthi if my father was umdlwembe, then nami ngiqhubeka lapho kulobo budlwembe. There's no growth there. As much as we love our parents, but you need to do introspection, ucheke. Ukuthi ubaba wami ubeme kuphi. In all these things. And sometimes you acknowledge. Njengomamwini. Umamwini acknowledge publicly. Ukuthi my father works for the system. Do you understand? Azange kube imfihlo. It became something, a struggle sakhe. Ukuthi she's going to rise above that. What happened to her? She became the liberator of her people because of that attitude. So it doesn't matter what your father did. correct those wrongs wena. Ungathi because my father fell, then nami I must fall. There's no growth there. It's destruction. It means ukuthi, you know, we are hopeless. You know, yes, we love our parents, you know, like I always say, but you know, we need to be true. We need to be true to umoya, because it's stirring umoya. Hey, and umoya ufuna a restoration of art. This is what you know is sought by umoya. We need to labor for that restoration of art in our lives first. How do you do that? Is to harmonize between umoya wako and your physicality. You need to know yourself ukuthi wena, what spirit do you embody? What are the dictates of that spirit? So that you are able to create a resonance between what you live physically and what is inside you. Lento silokhuluma ngayo. Ungabi nurse. Kanti wena was supposed to be uMajiva. So bona lapha esibhedlela. Kunokuthi utreat abantu wena. Ushama get down in a ward. Hey, that's your resonance. Be true and honest to your resonance. You know? Ukuthi uzazi. Nalento le ukuthi emaphehlweni, iphehlo lasekhemiti is going to be different. Because iphehlo lasekhemiti is not going to ukuthi likhulise umkhulu wami, who was born under a different season. Do you understand? And ignore me. Because that's what I do ephehlweni. Ngiyokhulisa umkhulu wami and ignore myself. Umkhulu wami bekezalwa ngenyanga set. Mina nguSahmed. Hlanganaphi lezi? Asihlangani. Ngithwasile, but I've suppressed my own those. Do you understand? So these are things that we need to look at. Ngithwasile nami. Ngithwase ikhehla lami. Because it's a norm. You know, ekuthwaseni. Kepha uSahmed was ignored. Do you understand? uSahmed ufuna lento yingakho even after iphehlo uzothola ukuthi no awuthwasanga kahle mele ubuyele. Why? Because the information and knowledge about the calendar is no longer there. Mawungena ephehlweni, when you enter, the first thing okumele it discover what spirit do we embody. That's the first thing. So the process is completely different. We are catching all up, you know, bakushayile, you know, igubhu wehleke lokho kwehlayo ukhulume nawe. But manje I do introspection ngedwa la ngithi hey silahlekile. Not be ukuthi ku wrong ukuthwasa lo muntu lo. Onginikeza umsebenzi ukuthi ngiqhubekise. I must continue with his work. I don't have a problem with that. But let me start with me, because it is my journey moving forward. I will see my grandfather then. Do you understand? Once I have found myself, then I'm able to carry all of them. Do you understand? Because if I ignore the core of my being, I am destined to be in perpetual confusion, going in and out of amaphehla. Ulokhu ufuna lento, balokhu bathi umdawu, balokhu bathi umlozi, balokhu bathi yonke lento le. Kulokho ku-avoidwa nje. Why? Because knowledge is no longer there. Ukuthi qala ngalo moya walo muntu. Start with the energy that is inside this person. Yabona. So ilapho makhehla siyabonga nje ukuthi imvula isincedile saba nesikhathi sokuthi sibe nayo lecture. But you know, kubenzima from izolo. I didn't even think which will be able to assemble like this. Because beyishaya the whole day. But manje asiyithuki. Why? Because siyayibonga. The confirmation of his card. Confirmation of the time. Ukuthi isikhathi semvula manje. And nathi mele siyamukele. If it means ukuthi sihlangane lapha, sihlangana lapha. You can't be angry and be kissing imvula. Hey man, sifuna uhlangana. Why not? Hey, so we are not there. Siyamukela yonke situation. You know, isingezwa umoya. Because mesenze njalo, we are showing gratitude, you know, to Lomoya. So I hope ukuthi, you know, sizokhona ukuthi in our endeavors of uniting abantu abamnyama, we take a serious look at harmonizing relations between you know, men and women, especially abantu abamnyama. Siyazondana. Oh mama basibiza izinja. You can't blame them. You can't blame them. We are worse than a dog. If you are able to attack your child, your own child, and your own woman, you are worse than a dog. I don't blame them. But in a corner, that is not a solution. Calling us dogs is not a solution. The solution is a moyenile. Remember, Gucci, the source of all these things is because siflatele amadlozethu. We have turned our backs, you know, against our ancestors. Therefore, we will never find peace. We are the only people who are profiled as rapists. You will never hear writing about the filth that happens in Sentin. But when they ridicule you because you deserve that. Do you understand? So as long as we are not able, this is what I promise and I hope we'll be able to do next year, Messiah, Eplaf, Eteben. Eteben, Melesio Kolisa, we need to go and atone to our ancestors. All the mess, the craziness that we've been doing ever since Sibuswaila Belu. Imagine how many Amakal, case, I'm sure. I'm sure I feel yonke Mtswana case. Ngagcwala mfi. I-violation yethu to our ancestors. So we need to go and atone. Siyoxolisa, siyoshweleza, siyohlambulula. Mele singene lapho olwandle sigezeke. Siqolise ukuthi basizwe. Even if siyidlanzana nje, izozwakala leyo mkhuleko. Imkhuleko yethu iyazwakala. Ngoba siza vele si genuine. Asina, angithi mesiphahla la. Ngineqiniso ngaphakathi kuphela. That's what we say mesiphahla. Ungayisho leyo nto mawuzazi ukuthi awunaqiniso. Ngoba mesiphahla ungathi wena uzakuye ngeqiniso ukuthi hayi wrong senkingeni. So these are the things that we need to fix singabantu abamnyama. And remember ukuthi there are very few people abayizwayo lento. In Natal, people are dying even today because of our floods. But nobody is hearing. Kuloko kuthiwa no natural disaster. What natural disaster? Have you ever heard nje ukuthi kunemvula ikhukhula amathuna wonke amabhox antante nje lapho? When something like that happens, it means there's something wrong emoyeni, not in the physical. I no. I think it means ukuthi we need to reinforce that wall. We need to reinforce that wall. That is why it happened. Imagine the people who passed on last time. And unfortunately, those people, even today, they still don't have the accommodation. Basasema holweni even today. What do you say about that? Kona manje ulenduza ubani konje, not Big Zulu. Zulu Boy. Zulu Boy is organizing a march from Joburg to Durban, highlighting the plight of those people today. Families still squeezed emaholweni, man. How long that thing happened? Abasabekwa endaweni ke bafakele noma imikhukhu. I-privacy and decency yabantu ishone. Niseholeni la for over a year. Then we have a thinking, passionate government. Kumele manje banqenqwe to do the right thing labantu. Uthini wena moyolala in that mansion yakho udlula iholo nje ligcwele ama-family. Ithini conscience yakho? Hayi awusena nembeza. We are finished. We are dead to hamba. Mawungesena nembeza ufe uhamba. This is what will make that situation continue. So if abantu don't remember, those people will end up going to the streets to make the government listen to them. Njengamanje akekho umuntu nje ofilayo ukuthi hayi man, this can't continue. We can even suspend some of the programs, but let us accommodate labantu. Isihlungu labantu abasizwile, the pain they felt when they lost their loved ones. Then it's extra pain now. Abanamali labantu. Imali ihambe namakhadi yonke into kuhambe nemvula. They are still experiencing the worst type of pain. Nikeza ninga kanani kulenduza kushawa yaseholweni. And you will never find that in white communities. You will never find that in white communities. I don't understand why is it easy for us to treat each other like trash. I mean, the whole world has given us that treatment, and even our own people are doing that to us. Where are we going to get dignity as black people if we are not getting dignity at home? And then it is their duty to move people kulama concentration camps. It's their duty to move abantu from Umlazi, to move abantu from Kwamashu. Babanikeza indawo. Indawo igcwele kabi lapha elentuza KwaZulu Natal. Umhlaba mningabi to accommodate each and every family in Natal. But they won't do that. Ubani obambele lo mhlaba belungu bafake amasimo moba everywhere. Bese ke ba abantu nje ubabona isection yemkhukhu in between la masimo moba. All over kutshale abelungu. Umhlaba mnengi kabi le Natal. Yini ke into enzima ukuthi at least ba move those families somewhere else. I mean, the government can do ama stands in no time. The government can put makeshift homes. Each other ya build island I don't know how many stairs in just one day. They accommodated their people. Tina, what's wrong with us? So these are the things ke esiphahlelayo ukuthi okay fine. Labantu laba inhliziyo zabo ngeke zishintshe. So therefore kumele sibhekele thina self. Kuyofika isikhathi vele ukuthi singene ngenkani kulama plaza lapha. Ama plaza ethu langa. Hey. Ufuna ungitshela ukuthi akukho ke nomlungu one conscience oyedwa. To say hi ukuthi no mina I own 12 farms. Can I donate just one to accommodate these people? They won't do that. Don't worry. Umoya will force them. Umoya, how is going to force them? Very soon. Yonke lento ukuthi umuntu omnyama uhlupheka ngalendlela. Izojika izinto. Hey. Ngathini in the near future. So bafaka kulama concentration camps. Sibakhohle bonga hayi. This is where you belong. And baye bahlale lapho for years. Thina sihlalele endaweni zethu amaplazini yonke lento le. Beza kithi ngokuzofuna umsebenzi. This is what should happen and this is what will happen. Who deserves to live in squalor? Huh? In your own country. We live in squalor because of these people who are allowing these colonizers to continue. So please, Makesha, siphahleleni umphahlo is the most potent weapon that we have. Umphahlo. Yonke into mele siphahlele. Slowly. Izinto lentaba izoncibika. Thokozani. Oh, so. Yeah, any questions or Moya, please. Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Explain our calendar because sure. Yeah. The reason mangeza kusendleleni lo ngicabanga ngayo indaba yecalendar kahle ngicabanga ukuthi ngekhemit thina lana mkhulu what year are we now? Because mangibheka ngibheke angisakhumbula igama kahle ukuthi Harambe they still use the 30-day system calendar. So igama ngisakhumbula ukuthi Harambe nangisakhumbule kahle ngizalithola ngizabuyela ngicheck. So they also have their calculations is 360 and then 360 days, and the 5 days they are subtracting 4 436, 421. So they've got this 5 and they add it into 360 then the total is 365. So this year they are here. They say it's 6259 yeah. So hence I'm asking ukuthi bengilonge izangisendleleni ngicabanga calendar manje excited londokazi manje.
No, sure.
Yeah, so hence ngoba bengicabanga ngabo ukuthi bona they say they are on 6259 here. Now as they also celebrate their year in September and then on the same, I think same day 23 as we celebrate, but they were celebrating 6259.
What's this about?
I think Zimbabwe and they also have a branch here in Joburg. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Yeah, they also have a branch.
Okay. No, remember, Gucci, most people, they calculate their ZTP, the beginning, differently.
Okay.
Right?
Because they say they calculated, I think from 4236 BCE.
But based on what? What was the reference point?
Yeah.
Because you need to have a reference point. You understand? So that's why I'm saying, Tina, we can't say with certainty ukuthi sikumuphi unyaka, because we've got to do some work in Zalo. Inzalo currently is estimated to be between 150 and 200,000 years old. So that is a beginning, an estimation for us. So you need to take that 200,000 or 150, the current year, then you get to Guti. Do you understand? But even that, remember Guti, when the calendar was established, there has long been life on the continent. Do you understand? So that can be the accurate date as well. So there's a lot of work that we as African people need to do. At least we have a reference point. Messing up finalizing the Bayenzalo Guti, kahle scientifically, when was it established? At least that will be the reference point. As an example, Ethiopia. It ain't about political. It has nothing to do with the reality.
They say the on the 11th.
Yeah, that date is even worse. Was calculated by a Roman monk and linking it to the birth of Jesus. So that date is disqualified completely. You see. So Obamanje, I know Guti, there's that push Guti Sitole, the actual date. But gradually there will be African intellectuals who will be able to assist us. But that scientific calculation, so that you may see Kuluma, Sine sure. And Nakona, it won't be the actual. Because there's life before the establishment of that. So we need to go back that far. How many years, how many millions, before that. So that's the thing. No, but surely the most important thing is structures. Now we have our own calendar that we can put on the wall as a guide, not as a reminder of a slave to master. Master, it's not that. What energy is prevalent at this system? How do I connect with that energy? Ciao.